Every person you've ever feared, envied, trusted, or loved was running one of 4 hidden programs. Carl Jung mapped them nearly a century ago. He called them archetypes. And once you can see them, once you can identify which program is running in the person in front of you, you will never be blindsided again. These are the 4 Jungian archetypes that secretly control every person you've ever met. Jung spent decades studying the unconscious mind. What he discovered changed psychology forever. He found that beneath the surface, beneath the personality, the job title, the social mask, every human being operates from a core archetype, a primal psychological blueprint. Most people don't know which one they're running. They have no idea. But knowing this, it's the most powerful social intelligence you can have. Let's decode all 4. Archetype 1, the hero. The hero. You know this person. They chase challenges the way others chase comfort. Every obstacle is a story they'll tell later. Every failure is temporary. Every win is proof they were right about themselves. The hero is magnetic, inspiring, driven. But watch carefully. The hero's shadow is the need for an enemy. They cannot exist without something to overcome. Without a battle, they become the most dangerous thing: bored. A bored hero creates conflict to feel alive again. If the hero in your life has nothing to fight, check your relationship. You may have just become the obstacle. This isn't about being cruel. It's about being strategic. Archetype 2, the shadow figure, the trickster. The trickster. This is the one most people misread, and that misreading costs them everything. The trickster operates through ambiguity, through charm, through saying one thing while doing another. They're the person in the room everyone laughs with, and nobody fully trusts. The trickster fears direct confrontation the way others fear death. They will never tell you what they want. They will engineer situations until they get it. Spotting the trickster, they change stories under pressure. Their kindness always has an audience, and they are never the villain in their own version of events. Guard your information around the trickster. It will be used when you least expect it. 2 down, 2 to go. And the next one? It's the one hiding in plain sight. Archetype 3, the caregiver. The caregiver. Society tells you this is the most virtuous archetype. The helper, the nurturer, the one who gives and gives and gives. But Jung saw what lives in the caregiver's shadow, the need to be needed. The caregiver doesn't just help, they quietly engineer dependency. Not out of malice, out of unconscious fear. If you don't need them, they have no value. That is their deepest wound. The most controlling relationships you have ever witnessed were built by caregivers who never faced their shadow. They gave everything, and they collected the debt silently. If someone in your life makes you feel guilty for becoming stronger, watch their archetype. Real love does not fear your independence. Archetype 4, the sage. The sage. This is the archetype of accumulated wisdom. The sage has been through fire. They have paid for their knowledge in ways most people never will. The sage does not perform intelligence. They are it. They are the person in the room who speaks rarely. But when they do, the room goes quiet. The sage's shadow is detachment. They've seen so much that they stop engaging. They watch. They analyze. But they never commit. Never fully arrive. The most brilliant people you will ever meet, the ones who should be leading, creating, building, are often sages trapped in their own minds, unwilling to risk the arena. If you are the sage, your shadow is your silence. The world does not need you to keep watching. It needs you to move. Here is what Jung understood that most people never will. Every person in your life is not just themselves. They are running an archetype, and that archetype has a predictable shadow. The hero will eventually need an enemy. The trickster will eventually need to escape. The caregiver will eventually need to collect. The sage will eventually need to re-engage or disappear. When you can see the archetype, You can see the move before it happens. That is not manipulation. That is awareness. Drop "decoded" in the comments if you just recognized someone in your life. If this kind of dark psychology interests you, subscribe. Every week we go deeper into the hidden forces that shape human behavior. Because the most powerful thing you can do is see clearly. 4 archetypes, 4 shadow programs, running silently in every person you've ever met. Jung didn't just give us a theory, he gave us a decoder. Most people will never use it. You just did. You are untouchable.